I have bad days like everybody else, but I also realize that I do have certain limitations, and bottom line is I have to be comfortable. That's my rule for everything. So if we're going out somewhere and if we're going to want to dress up and I got to dress up nice or whatever, I will up to the point where I'm comfortable. I'm not going to be miserable in a suit and tie wearing both legs for 6 hours. I have to say no. And most of the time people understand that. I've also learned how to stand on my knee off my chair. So if I need to reach something up there, I just basically I stand and balance on my knee and pick it up. That's one of the first things they teach us in rehab is, if you have a knee, that's the big determination whether or not how much mobility, how much balance and stability you're going to have is whether or not you have that knee joint.
After a while, I think I realized that, I'm like, wait a second, I saw him do this on his own the other day. I was like, his trickery. So
guys in chairs, depending on who it is and depending on what we want, we pay that sympathy card. And we learn how to do it early.
Sometimes I forget. I mean, I don't see him as having a disability. This is how I met him, so this is all I know. So to me, it's just normal. Like when he wears his leg, he actually will stand up. I'm like, wait! Because, for once I get to hug him while I'm standing up too instead of me bending over to hug him. So it's just little things that kind of work for us.
We'd look at houses online and we'd think, oh yeah, this would be great. It's perfect. And then we go look at it and it was just tiny inside.
The driveway was too steep, or there were steps everywhere, or just one exit, one door, one way to get in and one way to get out.
So this was like the first house where I could actually go into the bathroom. I could actually go into the bedroom. I mean, it's a little tight fit to get into the bedroom, but
we don't have much paint on the doorway. We have a extra bathroom, but he can't get in, so that pretty much became my bathroom. And then the bigger bathroom, it's big, so he can do a nice little turn in it. So it just worked out really good. This whole area has changed a lot. I had like furniture in there and a TV and stuff. And little by little, I'm like, wait a second, there's too much bike stuff in here. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to move your couch. So the couches disappeared, and that just kind of turned into his bike room, his little storage area.
We've had barbecues and parties over here where we've had like easily 30, 40 people in here. And everybody's spread out. There's a group in here, there's a group at the table, there's a group in the living room, there's a group in that room. There's some people outside, and it flows very well. So we can have a lot of people over, but we're not all on top of each other. That's the kind of stuff I would like to see in my next house, hopefully, is that it's accessible, but it doesn't look accessible. It doesn't look like, I'm geriatric and I have to have handbars everywhere. It looks like a normal house, but there's little things that are going on that you don't see that it's for my benefit for me to use.